Well, not really. I've seen that dude eat exactly the way John described it. And it is an unbelievable sight to behold. You literally cannot comprehend how anybody could scarf up that much food and still hoop.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Hunter, he's in at shooting guard. Shot is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And there's Pekovic. And it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets put together a nice one. He finished with 28 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. His coach called it a breakout game for him and said that this was the kind of performance they knew he was capable of when they brought him on board. Now can he sustain it, Kevin?
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And it's Bayless in the corner. To the inside, here's Nene, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Wiggins kicks to Rubio. There's the pick. The tray. Good. Rubio's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And that one's good.
They're shooting the ball extremely well right now. They're looking at that three-point shot as a way to get some extra offense and really continue to fortify their momentum.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. On the wing, Wiggins. He dishes it to Freak. The feed now to Pekovic. Hunter, the pass to Rubio. And another three for Minnesota.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Pass to Schmidt. At the top of the key, Oubre. Nene, right side. And the shot falls short this time.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Wiggins dishes to Freak. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Roberts, defended by Hunter. And Roberts kicks to Nene. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Nikola Pekovic. For Washington, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75%.
Wizards trail by 14. And Wall kicks to Sessions. Shot from free throw range. Now here's Oubre, covered by Martin. Oubre passes to Sessions. 3 on the clock. And again, Washington no good. Timberwolves leading by 14. And Rubio kicks to Hunter. 1:12 left in the first half of the game. And it's Martin penetrating. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Minnesota, 6.5 games behind them.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced. They are absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
At the elbow, it's Freak. Nowitzki with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Wall. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Knocked away. Rubio with it. 6 points for him. Here's Hunter. Pekovic, the follow-up chance.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
The shot misses. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 17. We'll be back shortly live from